Greetings, and welcome to the Library of Deep Knowledge. I am Naho the Storyteller, and I am incredibly late. I'm joined by Momo,
Pion pion.
Crystal,
Hello, everyone!
Eva,
Hello.
and Wild.
Hi.
Sorry for being late, everybody. We had technical difficulties. But, even the game is apologizing, as you can see. We will get right back into it. All the context we need right now is that Ethica and So'un are about to have their big... Oh, you say I could turn myself... I'm not that close to the mic, so maybe... Hello, is that better, Kyo? Alright. So, Ethica and So'un are about to have their big final showdown. So, let's get that going. We type search, and we go. So, how's everyone doing?
We good.
Alive.
Kyo was
Alive
asking,
is a
so I
good thing.
figured I might as well.
Yo, you know how I'm doing.
But for those who don't,
Hmm.
I invoked the fifth.
Invoking the fifth, fair enough.
alright, alive then.
Indeed.
Alright, we're just right into it.
Jim, Jim, Jim.
Crystal, if you would.
Yeah. His twin re-eliminators are the tangible legacy of the CQAMA training unit.
I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like that's way too loud.
Alright. Shut the hell up! I leap backwards and collect the rapid punch I just dropped. I'm never gonna use a re-eliminator. These chainsaws are proof that I'm done with my past self. That I've cut myself free from the old man. Ah! My moves are probably sloppy as all hell. I'm tired and down. From an ex-brain's perspective, I'm probably a complete mess. Irrational as all get out. But I believe in myself. And I know there's more to all this than just blindly converting input to output like a certain dumbass has been doing. The desire to protect another person and the knowledge that you're fighting for someone. No amount of calculations can replicate that. I'm sure So'un was starting to figure that out as well.
I'm not.
Which is why I'm so goddamn pissed off right now! I am gonna kill you! And I'll do it before you lose all your emotions for good! That's what I promised Iria!
Iria. I felt the beat of my heart just then. I'm a living dead, though. I should no longer be able to experience such things. And yet, I could feel something stir in my chest. Iria. 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 As I keep repeating that name, I find myself overcome by a peculiar sensation. It's like something warm is gradually spreading throughout my chest. I can only assume I'm experiencing an emotion of some kind, but it's one that I've already forgotten. What was it called again? Ethica lands a strike on my elbow, sending a spray of dusky red blood across the floor. It was a straightforward attack, no fancy tricks. But it was too fast for my X-brain to keep up with. Could it have been a result of her emotions? Do feelings allow people to tap into an inner strength that can surpass even the calmest, most rational of calculations? What are feelings exactly? The living dead are known to gradually lose their emotions as time passes. However, science has yet to fully explain exactly why that occurs. One thing is for certain, though. As the feelings of the living dead begin to deteriorate, so does their overall efficiency in combat. A constant fear of dying can easily spell one's doom on the battlefield. At the same time, though, being excessively numb to the concept of death may conversely lead to re-elimination. I continue dodging Ethica's swings. If anything, the battle is going in my favor. My body moves without the need for me to think. My feelings can't stop it. Nor can I ignore the orders of my master. The X-brain tells me to punch, so I punch. It tells me to dodge, I dodge. It tells me to shoot, I shoot. Each suggestion must be translated to a corresponding action and promptly executed. This is the core concept behind close quarters armed martial arts. The highly advanced combat style devised by So'un and Hokoyasu himself, and a deadly craft once wielded by my own father. My technique is probably far removed from any concept of artistry. There's virtually nothing I would wish to express either. If I were to name the one thing still left to me, it would have to be Iria. More specifically, the rapidly dissolving feelings I still harbor for her. I muster up all my remaining mental capacities to remember. Her name. Her looks. Her voice. Her smile. Everything that makes her who she is. Abiding by my X-brain's instructions, I proceed to open fire. Yet even as my bullets drill into her body, Ethica refuses to surrender. She's fighting to save the person she loves. Love. That's it. I finally managed to put a word to the emotion that surged through my dying heart as she uttered Iria's name. I've already died. but perhaps I still have some lingering emotions left. Maybe a small part of me is still alive. If a tiny fragment of my humanity does indeed remain, and if this feeling I experience upon uttering Iria's name is genuine, then I want to be worthy of her love. I want you to kill me. My body automatically responds to the displayed alert, allowing me to narrowly evade Ethica's incoming rabbit punch. I'm about to holster the gun in my left hand, take out the opiate bullet produced by the MPP, and feed it directly into the chamber. But I can't do it. I'm unable to output the necessary actions. My re-eliminator, along with the hand holding it, flies up into the air. I gaze at my own left hand. My body followed the X-Brain's alert as precisely as it could, which should have allowed me to escape Ethica's chainsaw unscathed. And yet, her blade still ended up cleaving my flesh. Has my body's physical deterioration advanced this much? Has the speed of my reactions grown this much slower? I'm given no time to contemplate as Ethica lunges at me without a moment's delay. Obeying the on-screen alert, I attempt to back off to get some breathing space from her relentless assault, but I can't do it. My left leg has also been sliced off. Once her prey is in sight, Ethica is not one to let it get away. She uses her left hand to prevent any counterattacks, while the rabbit punch in her right goes straight for my chest. A geyser of blood gushes forth as her blade sinks into my torso. She finally cuts off my right hand as well. My X-Brain didn't provide any new suggestions, nor did my master issue any further commands. She pushes the chainsaw into me until it comes out through my back, pinning me to the ground. Ethica then slowly reaches toward me and carefully removes my X-Brain, exposing my face. Tokyo's nighttime scenery glimmers before my naked eyes. And then, it finally dawns on me. My X-Brain, my trustworthy ally through thick and thin, has successfully granted my wish. As a living dead, I can no longer disobey any order from my master. But my X-Brain has remained unaffected by the lemures injected into me. And it remembered my love, which is why it intentionally displayed an incorrect alert, and thus fulfilled that fated wish hidden within the depths of my soul. It all makes sense. Is Iria okay?
Yeah, a pipe runner's carried her off to safety.
Good. Ethica holds a rabbit punch aloft, letting its engine roar to life. It's time to say goodbye.
Well, partner.
Getting re-eliminated by Ethica might just be a fitting end for me. It reminds me of what Major General Kibanohara told Major Aso. Our meeting must have indeed been preordained by fate. Thank you, Ethica. But there's one last thing I need to tell you.
What is it?
The truth is, you're my...
What did he just say? Did I hear So'un correctly just now? Are you sure?
Yes, Major General Kibanohara said it directly to Major Aso. I was there too.
I don't get it. I don't even want to. But if it's true, then everything suddenly makes perfect sense.
Kill me. Do it while I still retain some of my feelings.
I feel strangely calm. I know exactly what I have to do. Got it. I loved you, you know? You might have been a thick-headed dumbass, but I could never hate you for it. You acted like a robot, but your heart was packed full of emotion. And every time we fought together, I found an endlessly reliable partner in you. Almost like we were more than just strangers. More than simple partners. So long, So'un. Thanks for giving me one more reason to fight. I'm gonna find the bastard that did this to you and make him pay. That's a promise. I hear the faint sound of an engine coming from high up. Kazuma, Tokitaka, and So'un. I'm gonna avenge all three of you. Mark my words. I ascend the stairs with heavy steps. How am I gonna face my old man once I'm there? Or Kiri, for that matter. I'd be lying if I said part of me didn't want to just turn tail and run. But I steel myself and keep going anyway. Pandora's box has already been thrown wide open. The truth is a mere arm's length away now. All I need to do is reach out. And seize it! So I can keep being me. Fierce snowstorm outside. The kind you'd expect in the outskirts of the city. The vulture has already lifted off the ground, whipping up the accumulated snow with its powerful downdraft. As far as I'm aware, my old man stole the authorization codes for the Central Geothermal Power Plant from Sophia. Once he has control over the city's hot pipes, the military police will rule Tokyo once and for all. Long story short, I can't allow him to get away with that vulture. Glaring up at the cockpit, I can just barely make out the old man sitting in the pilot seat. Kiri! As well as Kiri, banging against the windows next to him. She's probably shouting my name, looking about as desperate as I am right now. Unconcerned by Kiri's protest, the old man holds on to the control yoke. And taking the gunship higher into the sky. Come back here, you piece of shit! I'm not done with ya! Shouting at the top of my lungs, I chase after the gunship with every last bit of strength I can muster. But try as I might, I can't keep up. I could try to jump, but it'd be pointless. The thing's too far away. The spray of snow it keeps whipping up blows into my face. And all I can do is glare at the vulture as it flies further off into the distance. My twin chainsaws sound a hollow roar as the hum of the gunship's rotor begins to gradually fade. I couldn't catch up to him. And he ended up taking Kiri away from me. Again! Suddenly, the gunship begins to tilt. The two figures in the cockpit seem to be having a tussle. Kiri and my old man are struggling over the control yoke. With its hull twisting and turning in the harsh snowstorm, the Vulture is beginning to rapidly lose altitude. Unable to regain control, it ends up falling onto the rooftop of the southern tower. The fact they didn't outright crash into the streets below is only a small blessing, though, as several small explosions immediately go off around the gunship's frame. Kiri! I run up to the edge of the rooftop, then stop. There's a single hot pipe connecting the two towers. If I'm going to get to the other side, crossing this thing would be the quickest route to take.
Is that me?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Ethica!
As the Vulture continues to go up in flames, I spot a lone silhouette climb out of the wreckage. It's Kiri. She has her hands cuffed behind her back. Holding on to her from behind is my old man. Wait for me, Kiri! I'm coming for you! And you, asshole! Don't think you can get away now! The old man lets go of Kiri and begins to walk towards me, not saying a word. His face is hidden by the X-brain. His hands grip his two re-eliminators. He has become the symbol of the close quarters armed martial arts training unit. It's his very own legacy. And the one thing I hate more than anything in this world.
Alright, Wild, that's you.
Oh, that's me.
It's time to settle things once and for all.
He addresses me in a booming voice. Good. Let's do it. I accept his challenge. The pipe we're walking on has gotten wet from the snow. And if that alone wasn't enough, the erratically blowing winds threaten to push us off into the void below. We're 50 floors above street level. One unlucky slip, and they'll be scraping our brains off the sidewalk. In other words... It's the perfect stage for settling the score with my shit stain of a dad! He wordlessly lifts his re-eliminators. And meets my blade head-on! The recoil from the clash sends us both sliding backwards along the slippery pipe. We only stop when our feet reach the seam on its surface. Cold-blooded bastard! He points both his guns at me and starts firing with reckless abandon. If there's no room for dodging, then offense becomes the best defense! I cross the 2 rabbit punches in front of my face to shield my head from his bullets as I rapidly advance down the narrow pipe. He can shoot my bulletproof coat as much as he wants. See if I give a shit! I want one thing and one thing only. To make this sorry excuse for a father taste the full extent of my seething rage! Rah! Moving like a seasoned boxer, he performs a light backstep to evade my chainsaw, then follows it up with a sharp counterpunch using his muzzle spikes. Fuck, that hurt! What's more, it ends up making that earlier shoulder injury even worse. God, I almost feel like he's reading my mind! By expanding its wielder's subconscious, the X-Brain can learn an opponent's every minute habit at a rate much faster than the human brain.
Minute habit.
Yeah, every minute habit at a rate much faster than the human brain. It enhances its calculations with statistics, allowing its predictions to become increasingly more accurate the more data it acquires. And that's not even mentioning the fact that it was the old man himself who trained me when I was young. You could almost say he had me in the palm of his hand since I was born.
Oh shit, lady thing. Are you not going to use it?
I lower my stance and charge straight at him, but leap up in the air right before we clash. It's borderline suicidal to jump into the air on such a narrow battlefield. But if anyone can make it work, it's me! He sees it coming, though. He lifts his leg high up, then brings it crashing down onto my skull. Son of a bitch! I make it seem like I've lost my balance atop the pipe, but it's actually leading into a foot sweep. A feint for the ages, if I do say so myself.
Such a miserable weapon.
He retreats to the back, putting a good deal of distance between the two of us, and simply stands there with his guns lowered. His X-Brain gives me a cold mechanical stare.
Did you honestly hope to defeat me wielding that thing?
Shut up! I'll cut your fucking head off! He already has an extensive knowledge of Re-Eliminator-based combat, which is why I decided to wield Rabbit Punch. So that when the time came to face my old man like this, I could show the X-Brain who's boss. My chainsaws are my pride and joy. They're a symbol of my rebellion, and a clear reminder that I've severed my ties with the old man. I'm not just gonna let him talk shit about something that means this much to me. Whole of Tokyo bends me. Despite the narrow footing, he casually sidestepped my attack and proceeded to fill my back with bullets. I wonder how many of them actually penetrated my coat. Severely out of breath, I turned my head to look up at the old man. The rigid, emotionless exterior of his X-Brain stares back down at me in the cold snowfall. Shit, I'm gonna get killed. I was supposed to mop the floor with the bastard, not the other way round.
Ethica!
I hear Kiri yell out my name in the distance. Left near the burning vulture with her hands and feet tied. It's about all she can do right now.
Ethica! Ethica! Ethica!
Shit! Why am I getting overwhelmed by regret now of all time? But then again, can you really blame me? If I knew things would end up like this, I would have kissed her when I had the chance. Who even cares if we're related by blood?
The audience.
The audience. It makes no difference at all. I'm a sore loser until the very end. So I dressed the old man. Why did she give birth to me? She's not even my real mother, isn't she?
Who told you?
He looks like he was no longer paying attention to So'un when I re-eliminated him. So'un told me right before I re-eliminated him. He said I'm his younger sister.
What?
Uh-oh.
Up until this point, my old man hasn't shown a single hint of emotion. But right now, I can see the re-eliminators trembling in his hands. I asked the remains of Sorayaka about my birth. She said I was born as the result of a love triangle. And that she carried the child of Hokoyasu in her womb. But Kiri and I aren't related by blood. Isn't that right, old man? So who's my father? And who is my mother? Come on, say something already, goddammit! His X-Brain looks up at the sky.
Surprise! There's no incest after all. Fuck.
Thank God.
We just have
How am I
tragic
supposed
Yuri.
to go do this?
No doomed Yuri. Only tragic. It's perfect, finally.
I have no idea what he sees there, nor do I care to find out. As the harsh winds and the falling snow beat against his body, and with the light from the distant flames still flickering on his mask, he begins to talk.
I've only ever loved one person. But that person was in love with someone else. My feelings would never bear fruit. I made peace with that fact. It was a forbidden love. And so, I hid that wretched lust from the world as best as I could. But
His voice trembles with regret.
the person I loved committed an unspeakable crime. By dabbling in the prohibited art of necromancy. As commander of the CQAMA training unit, it was my duty to kill the one person I'd ever loved. And so I did. With my own 2 hands.
The old man's X-brain glistens in the night like burning obsidian.
I suffered like never before. Why did I have to kill someone I loved? If life would mean carrying such unbearable pain, I thought I would rather not live at all. I did truly wish to die. But in the end, the person who shone the light of salvation on me was Aso Yukari.
Hearing the name of Kiri's mom sends a chill through my body.
I was aware of how Yukari felt about me. And that she knew I would never likely be able to return her feelings. So she came to me with an idea. She suggested we extract the genetic material from the corpse and use her womb to carry the child.
Ew.
Oh.
That's... I don't like that.
Oh. Oh.
Ew. Sorry, though. Sorry.
You would never understand, old man Yaoi. According to her, this child would be proof of our life together. It was a terrifying concept. Both our eyes were clouded by love. However, the world felt far too cruel to be viewed with clear eyes. And so, I accepted her proposal. After killing the one person I'd ever loved, I combined their genetic information with my own, and had the child grown within Yukari's womb. The result was you. Hibanohara Ethica.
I feel faint. The entire world goes dark in a blink of an eye.
Ethica has 2 dads. And a mom.
Man, yo, the only thing still ringing in my ears is my old man's commanding voice.
Only thing still ringing in her ears is old man Yaoi.
Just this revelation. Okay.
That's you, Wild.
Oh, shit, my bad. Your father is Kibanohara Hokoyasu. Your mother is Nagaoka Takeyuki. Which makes you a child born of sin.
Nagaoka Takeyuki.
A man whose face I think we can't see on the right.
No, we can't.
In the middle is Ikatsu, and on the left is Hokoyasu.
Seems like it, yeah. Nagaoka So'un's father is my mother.
How does that work?
Old
I
man
love
Yaoi logic.
Mpreg.
Mpreg. Old man
Hell
Yaoi
yeah.
logic. Hell yeah.
So we took Takayuki's genetic information, made it into an egg somehow, implanted that in
Yes.
Aso Yukari, combined
Yes.
with Hokoyasu's sperm.
Yes.
I love how we went from doomed Yuri to tragic Yuri to Mpreg.
To
Basically,
weird
yeah.
yaoi impreg, not any kind of impreg.
Indeed.
Dead
Indeed.
person Mpreg. They
Old
took
man
it from
Yaoi.
the dead person. No.
Tragic yaoi.
It's so messed up in so many different ways.
We're reaching levels
Like-
of homosexuality that shouldn't be possible.
True. That's true. This should not be a thing. But like. This is. Oh boy. Absolutely unhinged, indeed.
Who gave the okay for that? For all of that?
And this is only one of the roots. There wasn't anything quite this messed up in Konsu's root, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
This.
not like this.
Just okay, I guess science. Old man Yaoi science. We're going with it.
Just because of how absolutely batshit this root is, I think it's already my favorite one.
So batshit insane.
Because what?
Yeah. I see. Yeah, we do, I guess. So that's what really happened. It wasn't merely a case of infidelity. There was more to it than sheer jealousy. It also explains why the old man felt so ashamed of me.
I think it's even crazier that Ethica is a woman.
You know what? Yeah, actually. No, we can get into that. Yeah, that's honestly the most surprising thing out of all this. Old man Yaoi science stuff. Why he was so adamant in his hatred of my homosexuality. Why my body was so well attuned to CQAMA. And what made him hide his emotions under a mask of steel. He fell in love with another man! Nagaoka Takeyuki! It all finally makes sense. No, it does not. I utter the words under my breath. You know, I wanted to be proud of you. I didn't want to hate you. I didn't want to kill you. I wanted you to accept me the way you used to. But things are different now. I activate my X-Brain and allow it to expand my subconscious. The core pillar of CQAMA style my old man invented. I'm not anyone's child. And I don't carry anyone's sin. Who cares if someone refuses to accept me?
Oh shit, lyrics.
Hell yeah. It doesn't change who I am. So get ready. I hold both chainsaws firm in my hand. To have your ass kicked. I charge straight at him, dashing down the pipe without a care for anything else. The old man comes at me like he always does. My X-Brain suggests his fate. Yeah! So I go and ignore it. I swing at him with all I have. Why resort to cheap tricks? The old man meets my blade with his re-eliminator's muzzle spike, resulting in a firework of sparks. Up until now, he's used his nimble footwork to dodge all my attacks. Not anymore, though. A vague hint of impatience seems to have seeped into his movement. My X-Brain suggestion tells me to launch a follow-up attack. It wants me to let up a bit, then go for his arm. I ignored that suggestion too. I instead used every ounce of my strength in my body to brute force my way through our deadlock. Hit by an attack much more powerful than what he anticipated, my old man slips on his steam in the pipe, throwing him off balance. There's my chance! I swing my left chainsaw at him, letting the blade eat into his flank. The old man throws a counter punch of his own, a risky move, but one that might pay off. My X-Brain tells me to block. The old man is the former commander of CQAMA training unit, the father of the X-Brain itself. He knows his own invention better than anyone else, and can no doubt easily predict what my own X-Brain would suggest me to do. Which leaves me with one option, really. I'll use my X-Brain and go against every single one of its instructions. As I go for a dodge instead of a block, the old man opens fire. His bullets whiz past my face. Immediately afterwards, I take rapid punches, jam it into the pipe at my feet. Erupting steam covers the area in white, blocking our vision. This isn't something a suggestion told me to do. I just ad-libbed it on the spot. There's no way his X-Brain could have seen it coming. Ah! I'm instructed to cut through the steam and lunge at the old man while he's still flustered. But I ignore it. If it means I can defeat him, I'll happily discard my pride, quite literally in this case. I hurl one of my rapid punches through the veil of smoke. The steam burns like a bitch, but boy does it make me feel alive! hand deflects my chainsaw, but it leaves him wide open. Rah! I summon forth all my remaining strength and pour it into one hell of a downward swing. After knocking the re-eliminator out of his right hand, I continue putting even more pressure on him. The ultra-hard polycrystalline diamond beats his muzzle spikes, producing an explosion of brightly dancing sparks. At this, I get a close look at the old man's X-ray helmet. Lying. I activate Ethica. The old man retaliates by pulling the trigger of his remaining gun. He then attempts to rely on his agile footwork to back out of our deadlock. But I'm not letting him get away! I know him just as well as he knows me. Eat chainsaw, asshole! My chainsaw shrieks like a banshee as it shreds through his steel just fine. Sliced into the symbol of the CQAMA training unit falls silently into the depths below. As the chainsaw powers down, I point its blade at the old man's neck. He's 30 short centimeters away from a painful death. It would prove once and for all that I've broken free from him. And the on-screen instruction tells me not to do it.
Wild, that's you.
Yeah. Do it.
All right, no, do that again.
Do it.
Give it a fucking rest already. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm not your goddamn puppet. There's a large number.
That's him.
Yeah, okay. There's a large number of ghouls in the building. If I'm killed, they'll flood the streets, and all hell will break loose. If you're ready to take responsibility for that, then go ahead and kill me.
Don't kill him. Shut the fuck up already! I'm sick of your bullshit! I switch off my X-ray. I gotta be the master of my own fate. I gotta validate my existence. I gotta reclaim my life as my own. Fools, huh? They're gonna make all hell break loose, you said. So what? What does that have to do with me? What the fuck does that have anything to do with me? I'm Kiba Nohara Ethica. I was born because a guy mixed his own genes with those of the man he loved and killed. I came into this world unwanted and unloved. I was a child born of sin. The albatross around Kibanohara, Hokoyasu. My God, giving a shit about Tokyo's future. In order to free myself from this curse, to continue being me, I'm gonna...
Ethica. I don't know who is that. Is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is it Kiri
Yeah.
or is
Pretty
it?
sure it is.
Okay.
There's literally no
Suddenly-
one else it could be.
Yeah. Suddenly, my vision clears up. And all my hesitation melts away. No matter how hard the snow beats down on me. No matter how lightheaded I may feel. Her voice alone rings as clear as the chiming of church bells. The voice of an angel, guiding me down the right path. A warm light to pardon even the darkest of sins. Kitty. She's right. I nearly killed my own man and allowed the horde of ghouls to take over the city, to overtake the city. In my struggle to free myself from his curse, I almost ended up following in his footsteps. I take a long, deep breath. Kiri, I'm counting on ya. She makes a meaningful nod. There's no need for more words. We already understand each other. More deeply than anyone else.
Okay, but if Hokoyasu and Kiri are the only two members of the military police left, how is any of this gonna work?
Don't question it too much, man. Don't question it too much.
Unfortunately, I have to.
I'm a child born of sin? I can't be myself unless I kill the old man? What a crock of shit. Even if no one else accepts me. And the whole world turns against me. As long as she's there by my side, I know I'll be fine. And I'll always be me. Kibanohara Ethica.
Hokoyasu, sir. Your crimes will be judged by the court of law. I am hereby placing you under arrest.
She proceeds to cuff him. I can't see his face under the X-brain. Trying to force his sins on me won't make them disappear. They'll always be there, eating away at his heart. But whether or not he'll try to redeem himself is up to him now. Protecting the citizens of Tokyo? Saving me from my own darkness? And meting out justice against the old man through proper legal means? Only Kiri's capable of doing all that. That's right. This will ensure that Tokyo can maintain its peace. I didn't even have much time to react to Blade flying past me.
Oh, I guess Rorschach isn't quite dead yet. Because that's clearly one of hers.
The only one to move was the old man with his hands tied behind his back. He stood in front of Kiri to protect her. The scalding thermal karambit eats through his bulletproof vest and sinks deep into his chest. The old man begins to stagger, giving me no time to catch him. He slips off the pipe and into the darkness below. He soars through the air, alongside the flakes of snow dancing in the updraft. As gravity pulls him closer and closer to the ground, his X-spring comes loose. His face, once labeled an unflinching mask of steel, is awash with liberating relief. The person who threw the knife was a heavily injured Rorschach.
I did it, Milgram. I finally did it.
That's all she gets out before the light vanishes from her eyes. She falls lifeless onto the thin layer of snow blanketing the rooftop. With a content smile still lingering on her frozen lips. Surrounded by the dancing snow and the fierce updraft, we're now left with two corpses, one of the villain who plotted to rule Tokyo, and one of the vengeful wraith who sent him to his death. I stand up still atop the pipe as the wind howls in the distance. Have I finally been set free? Was he? Am I laughing or crying? Do I feel empty or content? How do I look right now? What face should I even be making? I have no idea. I just stand in place, staring blankly into the night. A series of low, guttural moans ring out in the distance. Must be the ghouls who suddenly lost their master. With Kiba Nohara at Hokoyasu dead, the hordes of living dead crammed into the building are trying to make their way onto the streets of Tokyo. They're about to turn the city into a living hell, just like he said. I can't let that happen. And I definitely can't allow myself to be overwhelmed by emotion. Not now. Okay, so what's the plan? How do we go about saving Tokyo? I can't rely on my X-brain suggestions. Just as I am about to address Kiri with a renewed resolve,
Let's go.
she speaks up before I can even utter a single word. Her voice may be trembling a bit, and I'm sure she's more than a little shaken by the tragedy that's unfolded up here, but her gaze is filled with ironclad determination. She'll guide me towards a better future. I just know it.
Oh, that's me? Okay,
Yep.
sorry. I have an idea.
I did that because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's my Kiri. Alright. Amazing through and through.
My acute sense of hearing picks up on Ethica's transmission as she hurries down the stairs. Her steps are feeble and faint. She might not have come to terms with it quite yet, but in the depths of her heart, she's likely mourning her father's death. That sorrow is proof that she's still alive. I find that enviable. Nagaoka So'un is dead. His brain was blown to bits. Which means I'm not Nagaoka So'un. I'm just something that was once part of him. The subconscious residing in his ex-brain. Claiming that I'm a copy of him, though, would be presumptuous. At best, he might call me a former facet of the environment that was Nagaoka So'un. It seems Ethica and Kiriri are trying to contact Konsu. I can't hear what they're saying, though. Before long, their footsteps grow distant. I've been left all alone, in a tower swarming with living dead. How long will this consciousness of mine hang on? The crucial part of a brain isn't its structure, but its functions. The signals racing through it are what create human behavior. Even if you could create an exact copy of a human brain, if the signals running through it were reversed, it would produce someone with an entirely different personality. And now, I don't have any way of maintaining these functions. Like a spinning top that has exhausted its momentum, all that remains for me is to fade away, little by little. That is my fate. Eva, I believe we have you take over for Iria, since Akani's not here.
Okay. Well, let me remember how to do that.
If you need a refresher on her voice.
Oh no, because I can't, because you're just doing a screen projection. I can't hear the actual stream.
Shit.
So, I'm just gonna be like So'un, or like So'un, So'un. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
A jolt of surprise runs through me. I focus my consciousness into all my sensors, but there's no one nearby. I know I heard her. I shift my consciousness into the space linking me and the mesh network. The subconscious and the highway are quite similar. They're both accumulations of massive amounts of data. The human consciousness can't hope to scoop up the correct answers out of them. Indexing and reflexively drawing out those answers. That's the X-Brain's job, as a tool to expand the subconscious. In the same way, the highway allows one to directly seek out useful information buried in the mesh network. Iria? Is that you, Iria? Are you there? Iria's voice sounds much clearer than before. Oh. Let's...
Are you there? Oh no.
You got it. Strictly speaking, I'm not So'un, but... Yes, I'm right here.
So'un! So'un! I can't believe I found you again. This doesn't feel real.
Is there meaning in us reuniting like this one last time? A purpose? Perhaps God has willed it. Right now, I am the real Nagaoka So'un. Let's leave it at that. What are you doing here?
Ethica called me, so I came here to wreck the military's police headquarters. Sophia said she'll help us.
At this rate, Tokyo will be overrun by living dead. The living dead stalkers are held captive, and the military police themselves have been turned to living dead. They can't stop this chaos. There will likely be countless casualties. It seems they've decided to destroy the military police's HQ, along with every ghoul inside. Yes, that's certainly the optimal solution. I can hear the creaking of hot pipes. They're struggling to keep up with the pressure. Some of them are even starting to leak. I'm sorry, Iria. It won't be long until
I know.
I can hear her voice. I can see her smiling face in my mind's eye. That alone fills my heart with warmth.
Is that you or me? Okay, it's me. I'm happy I met you.
I feel the same way.
I think that's you.
You are right. You taught me how to live.
I want another encore with you, So'un.
I understand the sentiment, but being alive means having to see the curtain fall. Everything's going to be all right. You'll be just fine without me.
No, I won't!
Iria raises her voice.
You're going to live on, always inside my heart. I'll be fine because you're with me.
Is that really how it works? Maybe it is. Just as the signals transmitted from my X-brain continue to exert influence even as they disperse within the mesh network, some fragment of me will live on inside Iria forever. I'm sure of it. I can hear creaking sounds all around me. The building itself is starting to cry out. Both Iria and I know it's time to say goodbye. Iria.
Yeah?
I cast away my regrets and speak with a smile. Goodbye.
Bye-cha.
And as soon as I bid her farewell, the Tokyo scenery vanishes from sight. With a rumbling sound, white smoke fills my field of vision, consuming everything. The shockwave blows me away. The glass, the steel scaffolding, the concrete, all of it is reduced to rubble. A grand feat of hacking, performed by Iria with Konsu and Sophia Kawarazaki's assistance. They increased the pressure of the hot pipes, eventually causing them to explode. Needless to say, this could only have been possible with the cooperation of Empire Energy Corp's CEO. Pipes from all across the city converge on the Tokyo government building. A series of explosions there destroyed the military police headquarters ultrastructure, said to be able to withstand a direct hit from a cruise missile. The future has been chosen. The building crumbles away, burying countless living dead in its rubble. It is now little more than a grave marker for the military police and their reign over Tokyo. Without its ruler, the city will likely fall into chaos. Many people will fight. Much blood will be spilled. Countless lives will be lost. To live is to die. Humanity's existence as a species is founded on this fact. I can only pray that they will know more joys than sorrows, more love than hatred. As my consciousness fades away, I picture the smile of the girl I love one last time.
A massive tremor shakes the land of West Shinjuku, as if the earth is collapsing in on itself. The twin towers of the military police headquarters are enveloped in a massive steam explosion. Countless living dead corpses are swept away in an avalanche of snow and metal as the former symbols of authority collapse. Among them is the old man's. I watch it all happen, holding tight onto Kiri's hand as we hurry down the stairs. It's like a scene from a dream. I am dreaming.
Good morning, Ethica.
The curtains swing open and light spills into the room. I sit up slowly, rubbing my eyes sleepily. Is it morning already?
Come on, you need to hurry or you'll be late.
Yeah. As a reply to her, I realize this has happened before. The events of that day a month ago won't let me go. Every time I go to bed, it all unfolds again. Every time I wake up, I have to wonder. Say, Kiri?
What is it, Ethica?
I'm not still dreaming, am I?
Well...
Kiri briskly walks up to me, leans over, and places a hand on my cheek. Huh? Kiri? And then she pinches my cheek hard.
Well?
Hell yeah!
Sorry.
Forget that. That hurt. It hurts. I guess this isn't a dream. This is real. It's everything I've always wanted. And it's real. Damn. I think I might just become a morning person.
Come on, wakey wakey. You're gonna be late.
For real? I hurriedly start getting ready for the day ahead of me.
Good morning.
Wait a second.
We can have Momo.
No, what's
No?
Mitsumi doing here?
Yeah!
Oh no, is everybody dead?
But yes, we should have Momo do Mitsumi. I just wasn't expecting her to,
Yeah!
because we absolutely saw her die.
Yeah!
Was she living? Did she die? I can't remember. I remember last time I remember
Yeah, I
on here she was
remember.
with So'un, and So'un had to take out Wild's character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
so-
still technically alive.
Oh yeah,
So I
but
don't know what happened.
so
Oh yeah, Mitsumi
so
died.
yeah,
by
during
So'un's hand.
during the assault on the military police headquarters, Mitsumi was like, "I'll hold him off."
And then she held him off until she couldn't.
No, damn.
She almost beat him, and then Hokoyasu puppeted him to have him say "I love you" to her, which made her like fucking stop just long enough for him to kill her.
Damn Hokuyasu.
Momo,
Well,
if you
now
would
we-
take over
Now we're
Mitsumi,
like so confused. Let's go.
Going on.
it's gonna explain it. It has to.
Good morning.
Sorry, Eva, you have
Good
3
morning,
characters in
I
this
guess.
scene.
Oh God. Good morning. What's wrong, Ethica?
Nothing, it just feels... It's just still kind of weird.
Weird. Did I do something wrong?
With the military police HQ destroyed, Iria was left without a place to stay. So naturally, I asked her if she wanted to come live with us here at the agency. She'd already lived with us in the past, and it's Iria we're talking about. She has no problem fitting in anywhere. I figured it would work out. No, it's not your fault.
Oh, so you're implying that it's mine?
Michaman moved into the Karazuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency the week before last. With the military police gone, the private Special Living Dead Stalker system collapsed. And with Milgram dead, there's significantly less living dead active at present. So she decided to close up the Gijo Living Dead Stalker Agency. But no, it's not her either. She's visited us a few times in the past, so seeing her around the agency doesn't come across as too unusual.
They're just fucking glossing over the fact that she's not dead.
Yeah, just glossing over that fact.
It's
Totally
more
not.
like they're not acknowledging it at all.
Yeah, you know, glossing over the fact that I guess she's alive now. You know, I just feel like that might
Like
be a weird
even
thing. But
like
hey,
even
maybe
if
that's-
she was like just kind of passed out from blood loss down on the ground floor, the whole place blew up.
Yeah.
She just built different, all right? She just built different.
I guess so.
Something's going on.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
No, I'm not saying you're the problem either.
The problem lies with me then.
Well, I can't really deny that. Yeah, seeing her here is what's so weird. With the Tokyo Mega Float at the bottom of Tokyo Bay, Sophia Kawarazaki was left without a home to return to. There are other facilities belonging to the energy elite on the mainland, of course, but she decided to come down from her ivory tower, so to speak, and blend in with the common folk. To her credit, she was able to acknowledge that the cause of the incident was her lack of understanding of Tokyo. Without knowing the plight of those living in Adversary, the Tokyo Rebirth Project cannot rise from the ashes. Apparently. At least that's her reasoning for coming to live in Shinjuku. And according to her, the Karuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency ranks as the safest place in Shinjuku based on her data.
How convenient.
Very. Along with other facts, but you know, glossing over those. The building security is perfect, and there's Mitsumin and me living here, so I suppose I can understand why that would be the case. But what really got me is...
Breakfast is ready, everyone.
Kitty, why are you cooking?
Is there a reason I shouldn't have?
No, that's not what I mean. Oh, right. Today was my turn to make breakfast, wasn't it?
Ooh!
Iria's delighted squeals yanked me out of my contemplations. Kitty sets out the food in front of us.
Hey, it's that CG again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Freshly cooked rice, miso soup with seaweeds, grilled fish, boiled hijiki, and seasoned nori. As traditionally Japanese as it gets.
It looks great!
It doesn't just look great, it tastes good too. Kitty's cooking is the best cooking in the world.
Really?
Really?
For real?
For real!
Come on, dig in. It's going to get cold. Yes, ma'am. Bon appetit!
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
We take our chopsticks in hand and reach for the food.
This is wonderful.
You can make something like this using farm-raised fish? Raw egg on rice? This is a thing?
See, I wasn't kidding when I said she's the best in the world.
Yeah, it's delicious! Try some yourself, Ethica.
Right, I'm going in. At Kitty's urging, I try some of the rice. Holy shit, this stuff is good. Praise be to Kiri and her cooking. The rice is hot and chewy, the grilled fish is well seasoned, and the miso soup and side dishes provide a nice tang to complement things. Makes me thankful I'm lucky enough to live in Japan.
I can scarcely believe you produced this with the same ingredients Ethica uses.
Look, my cooking takes after Ryoko's.
Huh? But Ryoko's tasted way better.
Iria, you're killing me! I mean, you're not wrong, but...
Major Aso, I would love to eat your cooking every day for the rest of my life.
Wife material.
Whoa there!
Like, that was literally a proposal.
I know! That sounds like wife. Don't be so loud while we're eating, Ethica.
I guess I deserve that. She doesn't point. I think I'll savor this. All this. While I have the chance.
That was great!
Breakfast is over before I know it. Probably the best breakfast I had all month. Well, the fact that none of the Karuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency's residents is a very good cook might have something to do with it. That applies for me too, for the record. none of us are exactly the cooking type. Iri is the sort of girl who'd end up burning the pot. And I doubt Mitsuma knows how to do anything but cut stuff. And Sophia? I don't know, she doesn't seem like someone who'd know her way around a kitchen. Does that count as prejudice?
Here you go, Ethica.
Kiri even made some after meal coffee. Huh? Hold up. The smell. Could it be?
It's so bitter! Sugar, sugar, sugar! What is this sewage water?
Well, I think I know what I'm in for. I slowly bring the coffee cup to my lips. Boom. I was feeling a little drowsy right after that big meal, but oh boy! Yep, no mistaking it. This is the Cutter Suzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency Special Morning Coffee Blend. Early Bird. Kiri, where did you get this?
A place in Ueno. Okay, Ueno? Okay. A place in Ueno called Crystal Coffee. You said it didn't feel right unless you had this to drink, remember?
You went to the trouble of finding it for me?
I happened to see Miss Karasuzumi. Okay.
Kara
I happened to
Suzumi.
see Miss
Kara Suzumi.
Kara Suzumi. I happened to see Miss Kara Suzumi in Umehoko once. God damn it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I happened to see Miss Kara Suzumi in Umehoko once. Finding it was easy enough. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Eva. I'm very much looking forward to us continuing Utowareru Mono for similar reasons.
I will explode in pronunciation.
Indeed.
I do suggest that you watch our play through the first two, because there's a lot, and it's the final game of a trilogy. But humble beginnings, and see how we all matured as it was.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Just as she gets a line.
Oh, that's fine. She loves Kiriri so much. Kiriri is such a wife. She's so waifu.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
She's beautiful. She can cook. She can also kick a little bit of ass. Not as much as Ethica, but she's a soldier in her own right. Or officer.
Military police.
Exactly. It's hot.
Konsu is an absolute disaster of a person, though.
Konsu's badass. Konsu's badass. I love her character. She's such a freak in a great way.
Iria's best friend, though.
Yeah. So is that your favorite character?
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Yeah! Anyways, Kiri, I love you!
To answer your question, Eva, she's my favorite character so far.
Ooh.
Joys.
Hey, watch it. You're going to get coffee on me.
What do you say to the
Kiri
coffee,
smiles.
Kiri?
Kohi.
Don't touch me.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch.
Kiri smiles bashfully. As I take in that familiar aroma, emotion wells up in my heart.
Now then, on to the itinerary.
Iria takes charge, her voice booming. No matter how groggy we are, having our briefing after breakfast with a cup of coffee is an ironclad rule here at the Karazazumi Living Dead Stalker Agency. Honestly, since I'm the one who inherited the agency itself, I should probably be the one leading this briefing, but I was never that good of a thinker. Thankfully, Iria was willing to take the reins.
Sophia and I are going to sightsee around Tokyo today. We'll be going to Shibuya and the Dream of the Red Chamber.
I'm having a hard
Honglu
time.
mentioned.
What?
Oh, sorry. No, I just saw Dream of the Red Chamber, and that was my activation phrase.
Oh dear.
I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
I said Honglu mentioned.
Hong.
I feel like I need context because I don't know what that means.
We all do.
That's the protagonist of the Chinese literary work called Dream of the Red Chamber.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. See, we're learning.
Mm-mm.
We're learning.
So that's not just a random name for the nightclub then. Got it.
Nope, it's named after one of China's foundational works.
That's
I gotta read that.
That's
kinda
really
badass.
good to know, actually. As I was trying to say, I am having a hard time imagining Sophia existing in Dream of the Red Chamber.
She's so pristine.
Her just walking in, the really, really loud music, and the people who are just kind of super high on electric signal drugs on the dance floor.
Yeah. Huh? I know Sophia has been traipsing around Tokyo to experience how the common man lives or whatever, but... Didn't you go there yesterday?
And the day before, too.
I sure hope you haven't been frequenting the drug dens.
Please, who do you take me for? We've been frequently...
You got this, Eva.
We've been frequenting. Okay. We've been frequenting the arcade, and more specifically, Operation Desert Snow.
Huh. Isn't that the game Sue made?
That's right. I never imagined the media of commoners could give rise to such a masterpiece. Fucking Sophia.
But it's piss easy.
What? Seriously? Are you being real with us, Ethica? Like, for real?
Of course I am.
You she-gorilla!
Huh?
Oh God, sorry. It's the nickname for an anime character. It's really more of a term of respect than anything.
Iria trails off, mumbling to herself.
I need to hear this. Okay.
I can't hear.
It's okay,
Okay.
I got to.
ごめん
Was
そう
it
いう
good?
アニメのキャラの相性がというかむしろ尊敬の念を込めての呼びなんでメスゴリラとか言うんじゃなかったの
Okay, if you haven't turned on the stream, I'm gonna play that one again.
I still have your stream up. I just like lower the volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
あ、いや、ごめん。そういうアニメのキャラの相性が。というかむしろ尊敬の念を込めての呼びなんで、メスゴリラとか言うんじゃなかったの。
She's so sorry.
Yeah. Friggin'. It's kind of insulting term, but now let me think about it. It's like, oh my god.
Huh?
Okay, next.
Not exactly subtle. Before I can protest, Iria has already moved on to the next item on the itinerary.
You're working as a bodyguard today, right, Misumi?
Yes, now's the time to earn some money. I'll secure my living expenses no matter what.
I'm telling you, we can discuss your rent later.
I will not accept charity.
For the 1000th time, this isn't charity.
I won't be fooled. This place is fully furnished, well heated, and it's a scant 5 minutes away from the station. No one would provide such lavish accommodation simply out of the goodness of their heart. I know how these things work. It's all a ploy to wring more money out of you later on.
Mitsuman, is there some traumatic event in your past we should know about? Well, I'm guessing she got scammed by someone. That would explain why she was living in that place. No street smarts, that girl.
What about you, Ethica?
Me? I know I had something. I look at Kiri, and the answer finally dawns on me. A date! Right, today's the day of my long-awaited date with Kiri. I was so excited for it I could hardly fall asleep, and ended up waking up late. Kiri acted like nothing was up, so I forgot all about it. Am I stupid or something?
What is it, Ethica?
I was just thinking, maybe we should have met up somewhere after all. We just kind of found ourselves on a date. Shouldn't we have met up somewhere? Worrying if we got the right place? I thought that's how these things go.
This is fine. We had breakfast together after all.
True enough. Kiri's right. It's been years since the last time she made me breakfast. She made it all the time when we lived together.
So, Ethica, where are we going?
Well, about that. The new place that just opened?
What new place?
What? Kiri, you don't know? Everyone in Tokyo's been talking about it. I guess she's been so busy that she's been basically isolated from the rest of the world. With the entirety of the military police falling apart all at once, the city's public order was left in shambles. It's a logical development. A factor that forcibly kept crime in check disappeared suddenly. But surprisingly enough, violent crimes haven't really been on the rise. The big boss of each sector have joined forces, and the overall number of crimes is actually declining. Pilgrim's death probably had something to do with it too. With their leader gone, necromancers are laying low. All in all, Tokyo's less of a hotbed for crime than it might have seemed. But that isn't to say that some sort of organization dedicated to upholding the public order isn't necessary. The establishment of a new military police is underway, and being one of the few survivors of the old one, Kiri is a key player in that endeavor. She's been working her ass off for the past month. Her doctor finally ordered her to take a break. Just like her, huh? Fortunately, she has me to teach her how to enjoy herself.
You're boop.
What was that?
Okay.
I keep on hearing Discord noises for some reason. But it's not my Discord.
Odd.
I don't... Or maybe it is my Discord.
I don't know. Okay, here we are.
Huh? This is...
Kiri's eyes go wide as the door opens. It is pretty impressive. The whole thing is built from smart material, fully automatic.
The fortress, it's already it's open already?
Most of the castle is made out of smarter material. If you have the schematics, it can do the rest automatically. The fortress just a few days ago, this place belonged to Amachi Juichiro, that old pervert. Constructing using parts of from actual 21st century amusement parks, it was a sexuroid paradise catering to VIPs. Beneath it was an Amachi Robotics Industries factory, which served as the production base for humanoid operating machines across Tokyo. The military police raided the place on the same day the Tokyo Megafloat sank, accusing Amachi Juichiro of conducting human experiments. In the ensuing struggle, he bit the dust. The fortress was
Requisitioned.
The fortress was requisitioned by the military police and was sold off to Empire Energy Corp. And now it's been opened to the public, this time as a normal amusement park. A security robot approaches the car. Oh.
Welcome.
Hiya, Sue.
Eva's having some Discord difficulties, so she'll be right back.
Yep.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
You're back.
Okay, let me go open up the stream again. Discord. Okay. Huh? Sue? Do you mean this is Kansu?
Hello, cutie.
Well, not quite on Iria's level, Sue is a talented virtual environment software developer. And she's capable of adapting that knowledge to physical spaces as well. I can't help but feel that she was hired because Sophia is such a fan of Operation Desert Storm, though.
Desert Snow. That's wrong.
Yeah. Such a fan of Operation Desert Snow, though. Well, thanks to that, we get to bypass the throngs of people queuing up outside and waltz right in. I'm not complaining. Thanks, Sue!
Don't mention it. Have fun.
At Sue's prompting, we get out of the car. And we're greeted by...
A pumpkin carriage?
Kiri raises her voice up in surprise as a carriage emerges from a nearby thicket and approaches us.
Look at it, Ethica. This is amazing.
Kiri pulls me by the arm and we scramble into the carriage. Now then, what attraction should we check out first?
Let's go on that one.
Kiri points to the teacup ride. A number of patrons are riding them as they spin in time with the music.
Feel like we need to wrap up soon because it's approaching 4, and I'm wishing that we didn't start an hour late.
It's okay.
But like
Technology
we're so close to
flows
the end
differently.
that I want to go until the route ends, but like
Many a questions still float.
yeah, I've got to call it here though.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's not the best stopping point, but it's the only one we've got.
Yeah, but also more questions than 0. Like, why is Mitsumin alive? Is she living dead? Or like, what's going on here?
Pumpkin carriage? Question mark?
Well, it's the fortress.
Well, the pumpkin. Yeah,
Yeah. Because it was built as an amusement park, right?
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So everything that's in the fortress, I don't need explaining because it's the fortress. Of course, that's there.
Right, it's more, why is Mitsumin alive?
That's the question we have. And I guess if
Like,
they're...
I'm happy she's around, but like, why is she alive?
If it's not
talking
gonna
more necromancy?
if they're not gonna explain it here, then I guess we just have to wait until Mitsumin's route, which is what we're doing next anyway.
Maybe?
Well,
But like, I'm not gonna deny girl power's story route and hurrah.
we will absolutely be finishing Kiri's route next week, assuming everyone's able to join.
Hoorah.
Alright, I am going to send you all off to Enerjink's stream. She's currently playing Monster Hunter Stories.
Ooh,
Nice.
Fun.
Yippee.
And it's been a while since we've actually raided her, so...
Let's go.
Everybody get your library raids ready.
Yeah.
And before we get that raid going, what's everyone doing this week? You streaming anything? You got anything going on that you want people to go see?
Just,
Go ahead, Crystal.
I mean, mainly just streaming and, you know, obviously outside streaming, Always working on something.
What are you going to be streaming, Crystal?
Video games.
I'll fire that
So
under.
real.
I'll file that under nothing set in stone.
Basically.
Eva, you've been playing Expedition 33, yeah?
Yeah, I love that game. Everyone should play it. Like, 10 out of 10, everyone should play it. I also might do some horror this week, so...
Ooh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Get back in the old scare bear time. Anyways.
Ooh.
Oh, the raid is going to be happening automatically in 5 seconds. Bye, everybody.